Hello everyone, this is the output of the group number 4, and in this video, we are going to present and discuss the definition, scope, goals, importance, and role of seed technology.
Definition of seed. Seed is a basic agricultural input and it is an embryo embedded in the food storage tissue. Seed is also defined as a matured ovule, which consists of an embryonic plant with storage of food and surrounded by a protective seed coat. A seed is the basic part of any plant. This this found inside a fruit which converts into a new plant when we plant it. The seed is the most important part. Basic parts of seeds: embryo, endosperm, and seed coat. Embryo is the baby plant. Endosperm is a source of stored food. Seed coat consists one or more layers that protects the seed. Importance of seeds. Seeds have been and still are the most important staple food of the world. Seeds is the basic input agriculture upon which other inputs are applied. Likewise, legumes, mung bean, peanut, and soybean are rich sources of proteins essential to a balanced human diet.
Hi guys, my name is Mario Tampos Jr. reporting in types of seed technology. Monocots versus dicots. The Antophyta phyla, also called the flowering plants, are classified into two distinct classes. The first is the monocots, which are scientifically called monocotyledons, or one of the group of flowering plants. The second group is called the dicots or dicotyledons. These two classes of flowering plants are distinct and different in their basic composition. Monocots, a chief fly herbaceous angiospermous plant, such as a grass, lily, or palm, having an embryo with a single cotyledon, usually parallel vein leaves, and floral organs arranged in multiples of three. The picture below discuss the monocots composition. Seed 1 cotyledon. Root fibrous roots. Vascular, scattered. Leaf, parallel veins. Flowers, multiples of 3. Cotyledon. A cotyledon is the first leaf developed by the embryo of a seed plant. These are those first little leaves that you see on the tender plant shoots of spring. Look at the picture in the leaf side. It is look like a stick, but it's not a stick. It is called cotyledon. Here's some example of monocots. Grasses. Although we generally don't think of grass as flowering plants, they actually do have small flowers that grow at the very tips. The grass family is arguably the most economically important group of the monocots. Think of corn, wheat, and rice. They are all type of grass whose flowers are often overlooked because they do not have petals or sepals. Palm trees. Still one clearly observable characteristic of palm tree that identifies it a monocot is the leaf of the tree. The leaves of the palm tree are long and strap-like, with the major veins running parallel to one another. Lilies. Probably one of the easiest of all plants to identify as a monocot is the lily, because it fits the bill of for all monocot characteristic. The flowers of the most lilies are obvious. The trimeros, as all three petals are usually identically in size and shape. The roots are adventitious. It is all small and herbaceous and begins with a single cotyledon. Orchids. Orchids is a similar to the lily. The primary characteristic of orchids that identify them as a monocot is the flower. Bananas, often incorrectly thought of as a tree, the banana plant is actually a monocot and is closely related to the grass family. As is typically with monocots, banana plants do not have secondary growth. They die down regularly after the banana plant has produced its fruits. The banana fruit even grow in a part of the tree and have leaves with a familiar pattern of parallel veins. Dicots, an angiospermous plant, such as a deciduous tree or a broadleaf herb, having an embryo with two cotyledons leaf with typically reticulate vegetation and floral organs usually arranged in multiples of 4 or 5. The picture below discusses dicot composition. Seeds, 2 cotyledon, roots, top roots, vascular, ridge, leaves, branch, veins, flower, 4 or 5 multiples. Embryos. The plant embryo, sometimes called the seed embryo, is the part of the seed or bud that contains the earliest forms of a plant root, stem, and leaves. The embryo develops after the fertilized adult plant flowers, and it's generally contained within a seed or bud. Look at the picture. As you can see, there are small baby plant. It is called embryos. A cute baby plant. Here's some example of dicots. Oak trees. The oak tree is a dicot is the presence of wood and bark as a result of a secondary growth, a characteristic not found in monocots. In fact, all true trees that have wood and bark are dicots, including maple trees, apple trees, and sycamores. Least obviously, the roots do develop from the radicle, which is typically of dicot plant. Disease. If you counted all the petals of the DC, you would find that the DC's floral parts appear in multiples of 4 or 5, which is characteristic of dicot. Additionally, the leaves of the DC have veins that branch in a knit-like or reticulated pattern, also telling us that the DC is a dicot. Roses. Rosa is a genus containing over 100 species of perennial shrubs in the rose family, and the roses are in the fact woody, and the wild roses usually grow 5 petals consistent with the pentamoris pattern seen in all dicots. Kachi. The leaves of the kachi are modified to reduce water loss, making it difficult to check for vegetation pattern. However, the root systems of the cactus plants have not been modified. They do have retained the ever familiar top root system characteristic of dicot plants. Legumes. Peas, beans, lentils, and peanuts are all dicots with flowers that grow in cluster. It may be difficult to count the numbers of floral parts, but they do have appear in multiples of 4 or 5. Stems of legumes vary in woodiness and size, but their leaves are all distinctly reticular. That's all.
Good day everyone, I am Cedro and today I will be tackling about seed technology. So what is seed technology? Seed sciences and technologies process, test, and conserve food and agricultural seeds. The goal is to improve the quality of the seeds that farmers plant and the food plants that people and livestock eat. So there are two biologists who identified seed technology. The first one is Cowan 1973. Identified seed technology as that discipline of study having to do with seed production, maintenance, quality, and preservation. The second one is Tricia 1975 identified seed technology as the methods through which the genetic and physical characteristics of seeds could be improved. It involves such activities as variety development, evaluation and release, seed production, processing, storage, and certification. Thus, seed technology is essentially an interdisciplinary science which encompasses broad range of subjects. In its broadest sense, seed technology includes the development of superior crop plant varieties, their evaluation and release, seed production, seed processing, seed storage, seed testing, seed certification, seed quality control, seed marketing and distribution, and research on seed physiology, seed production, and seed handling based upon modern botanical and agricultural sciences. In a narrow sense, seed technology comprises techniques of seed production, seed processing, seed storage, seed testing and certification, seed marketing and distribution, and the related research on these aspects. That would be all. Thank you.
Scope seed technology. Seed germination. Germination is usually the growth of a plant contained with a seed. It results in the formation of the seedling. Under proper conditions, the seeds begins to germinate and the embryo resumes growth, developing into a seedling. Seed dormancy provides a mechanism for plants to delay germination until conditions are optimal for survival of the next generation. Seed drying, normal part of a seed maturation process of which some seeds must dry down to minimum moisture content before they can germinate. Seed drying takes place when there is net movement of water out of the seed into a surrounding air. Seed processing. The ultimate goal of seed processing is to obtain the maximum percentage of pure seeds with maximum germination potential. The tree seed produced is heterogeneous in nature. Processing brings homogeneity in the produce. Seed storage and handling. It is important to store and handling seeds properly after harvesting to ensure good germination and purity, especially if we want to use them the following season and to store both unsold, marketable, and conception seeds. Seed treatment refers to application of fungicide, insecticide, or combination of both to seeds so as to disinfect them from seed-borne or soil-borne pathogenic organisms and storage insects. This prevents spread of disease and control soil insects. Seeds quality control. It indicates the seed's ability to germinate and establish healthy seedlings under stressful conditions. It is important because the yield can increase 5 to 20% when using good quality of seeds. Thank you, that's all.
Once again, hello everyone, I am Kushaning Galan, and in this portion of this video, I am going to present and discuss the goals or aims of seed technology. So what are the major goals of seed technology? The major goal of seed technology is to increase the agricultural production through the spread of good quality seeds of high-yielding varieties. So together with the concept of new technologies, seed technology tries to enhance or develop the qualities as well as the production of seed through the efficient and effective ways. And the number one goal of seed technology is to have a rapid multiplication. So when we say rapid multiplication, it means to have a quick or fast way of reproduction of seed varieties. That is why the seed technology tries to increase the agricultural production through the quickest possible spread of new varieties developed by the plant breeders. So, the vital phase in the country's agricultural productivity is the multiplication and distribution of high-quality seeds of improved kinds. So practically saying, seed technology would like to increase the production within the given amount of time. Because the time taken to make available the desired quantities of seed of improved varieties to farmers should be considered as a measure of efficiency and adequacy in the development of seed technology in the country. So with the development of seed technology, it creates efficiency in the distribution of seeds, especially to the farmers. Due to the fact that they are the one who develop or promote the seed technology in the agricultural industry as well as to the other aspects of the society. The second goal of seed technology is to have a timely supply. Diba? Diba some of the farmers karang nag-experience of supply shortage. So, the improved seeds of new varieties must be available well in time so that the planting schedule of farmer is not disturbed and they are able to use good seed for planting purposes. Like for example, di ba some of the farmers cannot produce their own seed supply. So ang uban is nagaangkat pa sila og mga supply for planting. And di ba na yung mga instances nga ma-delay o deliver ang mga supply nga gikan sa supplier. Maunang, there are adjustment of schedules. So instead nga kana nga season is ma-move siya or either ma-cancel. Because farmers are really trying to find a good condition of seeds. So that is why with the concept of seed technology, it will become easier to manage the work of the farmers. Because they are able to produce their own seed supply, so they don't need to wait. Ang ilan nilang buhaton is mag-produce, then i-stock. So if planting season na, ilan lang to kuhaon o gamiton. So there will be no disruption or disturbance of their planting schedule. So the next one is the assurance of having a high quality of seed. So from the production to supply up to the quality, seed technology really wants to improve all of those aspects in terms of the production of the seeds. So this is really necessary to obtain the expected dividends from the use of seed technology from the use of seeds or improved varieties rather. So, di ba some of the farmers, they seek to have a high quality of seed for planting. Since because they want to produce a high quality crops or products. So that is why some of the farmers are really expecting to obtain a expected or expected dividends that they can use for the planting season, especially the improved ones or kinds. And lastly, the last goal of seed technology is to have a reasonable price. Is to make a reasonable price. So the cost of high quality seed should be within the reach of the average farmer. So di ba dilit tanan farmers is kanang dagko og pondo. So dili jud tanan nga maka-afford og kanang high quality seeds nga dagko pod og presyo. So that is why promoting seed technology is to lessen the cost of high quality seeds. So that farmers can produce also high quality products or crops from the reasonable price of a high quality seed. And I guess this is the last portion of my report. And now I will be giving the floor to the next reporter, Miss Ainelyn Jayme, for the importance and role of seed technology. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Ainelyn Jayme from BSF 2B and my topic is all about importance of seed technology. Importance of seed technology. Importance of seed technology in agriculture. Seed technology serves as a basic tool for secured food supply and is an effective carrier of new technologies. The main mode of securing crops yields are less favorable production regions. So the importance of seed technology in the agricultural domain is the supply of quality seeds in a timely manner at a reasonable rate. Importance of seed technology in society. Saving the genetics integrity of seeds is important as many new advancements come from using older plant seeds. These technologies enable conservation processes to be more efficient. For example, precise viability testing techniques might use just a few seeds versus a large amount. Role of seed technology. Tricia 1975 outlined the following rules of improved seed. Number 1. Improved seed, a carrier of new technologies. The introduction of quality seeds of new varieties wisely combined with other inputs significantly increase yield levels. In India, the cultivation of high-yielding varieties have helped to increase food production from 52 million tons to nearly 180 million tons over a period of 40 years. Number 2, improved seed, a basic tool for secured food supply. The successful implementation of high-yielding varieties program has led to a remarkable increase in production, and food imports from other countries have been brought down in spite of rapid increase in population. Number 3, the principal means to secure crop yields in less favorable areas of production. The supply of good quality seeds of improved varieties suitable to these areas is one of the important contributions to secure higher crop yields. Number 4, improved seed, a medium for rapid rehabilitation of agriculture in cases of natural disaster. In case of floods and drought-affected areas, the government will provide the improved seeds from national seed stocks to rehabilitate the agricultural production of food grains in the country. The measure rule of seed technology is to increase agricultural production through the spread of good quality seed of high-yielding varieties.